Hi there. Good morning. Welcome to my channel. So, in this worksheet, it's called Natural Thinking Style. There are 11 questions that you answer in terms of yes, or there's no there, there's only yes. You have to type it in that column. Instructions for use are there. So, before we get into it, what are we trying to accomplish here? We are trying to bridge an understanding between astrology and mainstream psychology. Now, this particular worksheet gives you a natural bent of mind, your thinking style in terms of the neuro-linguistic system. So basically measuring you in terms of what dominant parameters are there in your psyche, in your subconscious mind, audio, visual, kinesthetic, and so on. It's just 11 questions, so it's a smaller sample of evaluation, you might say. That's why I have made 18 worksheets, because we had to kind of filter and narrow down like the mainstream psychology goes. They're invaluable tools. Let's not get this wrong. It's been studied by lots of humans in lots of ways, and there is value. I just bring things that have value. And so it gives us, in terms of basically 6 counts, the results. And these results are automatically added. There's formulas and stuff. Okay. So what are the 6 type of archetypes? It's one of my favorite words. Great communicator, a natural leader, a competent doer, a perpetual student, someone who's show and tell kind of a person, or a great collaborator kind of a person. And so we get this kind of a pie, and I have stuck in the planets which could indicate in your natal chart where you are predominantly working from. See, that's the thing to get out of this whole exercise. Where are we dominantly functioning from? Natal charts will have all of these planets in one or the other houses. For an astrology person, they know this. And so wherever we are in life, whatever situation we are in life, we are acting or reacting from one of these places, which gives us that particular talent or propensity or drive, you might say. So let's start with what it means in mainstream psychology, and then I will tie it to the planets. Okay, there you go. Great communicator. Who is a great communicator? If that percentage is more, he speaks logically, likes to discuss ideas, connects best by talking, organizes by talking about what needs to get done, learns easily via discussion or lectures. That's why it's very useful for child psychologists, counselors, teachers, etc. to know their students this way. May interrupt others, monopolize conversations. One child who's always interrupting the whole gang, see, likes to talk, likes to help others understand, can attend details and big pictures simultaneously, may have a sketchy sense of their own body, move awkwardly, and find physical activities frustrating. They are more verbal. Their energy is centered in their throat, 3rd house in astrology. Shy about touch and private about feelings. See, they don't talk much about feelings. They're more logical people. And so if you see the great communicator, it's basically a combination indicated here of Mercury and Mars. You see that right there. Mercury and Mars gives that combination. Now this sample student who was taking this test has just got 9% of it. It's not a very good communicator. So Mars and Mercury might be weak in their chart. You see the correlation, how I'm tying this. Next, let's see more. Natural leader. Speaks with feeling and rhythm, likes to tell others what to do, sort of a more commanding kind of a person, connects best by talking, organizes by talking about what needs to get done. Action oriented person. May interrupt others, have difficulty listening, physically energetic and a good coach, sees the whole of things, may be inventor or a systems type of a thinker. Seeing this sort of overview there, leaders need to have that. May have problems with reading, writing and spelling. These are eye shy kind of people. They cannot maintain eye contact. They're visionary people and want to inspire others. What planets could indicate this? Natural leader, I have put in there Moon, Mars, and Rahu in astrology. So because Moon has everything to do with masses, Rahu has everything to do with going into other spaces and exploring them. He's an explorer, basically, of the outer exterior. And Mars is the one providing the drive, the energetic drive. Okay? Leaders need to have a strong Mars in them. They need to go out. They're action-oriented logically. Okay? That's what it brings down. Next one, competent doer. Acts logically, likes working with hands, connects best by doing and touching, organizes in piles, learns easily by doing or discussion, can articulate emotions and body sensations, good at storytelling, teaching movement and activities, something like a gym or a yoga person, or at even storytelling. See that? Slightly different, but good anyway. Teachers see the whole of things, may have a problem with reading and writing, sort of dyslexia we are talking about, if kids are having that in your class or school. Eye shy, again, cannot make eye contact, but they're doers. They're great doers, right? For that, I have stuck in here again Moon, Mercury, and Mars. So Mercury provides that intellectual logic combined with Mars. Mercury with Mars is always a great logical person. Okay. Moon, on the other hand, connects with doing stuff because they connect with emotions, they connect with the masses. Okay, competent doer. The combination of all three, having a good emotional background, having a good drive and intellect, makes a person a doer. Next, perpetual student. Acts logically, likes to do things, connects best by doing and touching, learns easily by doing and watching. Students are great watchers, observers. Many diverse interests like drawing, scuba diving, etc. Can attend details and the big picture simultaneously. Sees pictures in 3D. Many people, artists, can do this. Children who are artistic can see things in 3D. That's how they can capture it on paper, on canvas. Difficulty in expressing feeling in words. They're not very wordy. Speech may have long pauses, go in circles. They could be asking a lot of questions, may have difficulty verbalizing abstractions. Rarely speaks in groups, the silent one in the groups. Sensitive to voice tone. Now, who's a perpetual student? Astrologically speaking, they should have a dominance of these three guys over here. Moon, Jupiter and Ketu. Sort of a withdrawn person, especially with the aspect of Jupiter. It wants to learn internally more. As we saw in the previous worksheet, it's like an audio digital kind of a person. Jupiter and Ketu together. Moon, on the other hand, gives them an emotional touch. They should also be that if you are looking at perpetual student. Next on our list is show and tell. the one who writes logically, shows and illustrates ideas, connects best by eye contact, organizes in lists, very systematic, learns easily by reading, then discussing or teaching, loves visual details and possibilities, reads everything, great readers, persuasive speaker, likes to teach and explain, tell stories, storytelling. Many of us learn by telling stories. In fact, most of the mythology and religion is about telling stories, isn't it? Because humans learn a lot by storytelling. Talks out loud to sort ideas and make decisions. They need to be expressive in their verbal capability. Voice box. May have sketchy sense of their own body, move awkwardly, find physical activities frustrating. Is not a very physical person, contrary to the above ones. Shy about touch, private about feelings. This is show and tell. In the planetary stuff, astrological counterpart, the show and tell might have a dominance of Venus, Jupiter, and Ketu, or the south node of the moon. Again, Jupiter and Ketu gives a very introspective, internal energy of learning. Venus gives that sensitivity towards stuff. Okay. Great collaborator is our next one. Writes logically, may like to draw and design things, connects best by eye contact, visually meticulous, organizes in lists, learns easily by reading or watching and then doing. Watch and learn. Learns sports easily, likes competitive sports. May get others' feelings confused with one's own. Very empathic. That's why they become good collaborators. Talkative, one-on-one, uncomfortable in groups. May have trouble listening to prolonged, fast, or abstract speech. Sensitive to voice tone. Now, great collaborators, I would put it, have Mars and Venus together with Ketu aspect on them. Why do I say that? Mars does things logically and has a drive, but if it has an aspect of Ketu and Ketu has an aspect on Venus, it makes them quite empathic towards others people's feelings. They have a very artistic ability, very visual people, like we saw. Visually meticulous, right? Ketu and Venus will provide a lot of visual acuity, so to speak. Yes. And these are the combinations we need to see and understand. You can download the worksheet. It's in the description box. Everything is in the description box for more details. You can download this Excel sheet and try it out for your student, for your child. If you're a young adult, it's better to know where you're functioning from. Yes? I will see you in the next. Take care. Be safe.